So I'm gonna rant about my Honda experience. So about a couple months ago, my 2016 Honda Odyssey, all of a sudden we're picking up, like I said, I don't buy new furniture because I have kids and pets. And so we were getting this couch, and about 15 minutes, not even, half a block from picking up the couch, all of a sudden my check engine light is flashing yellow, which means really bad. And we're like 45 minutes to an hour away from home. So I pull over. My two daughters, they're following me to help put like cushions and stuff in the car. So my dad had already always told me that if your car is overheating, blast the heat, drive really slow. So I'm like, crap, I gotta get home. So I call this guy that I deal with a lot at Midas, and he was like, "Don't drive on it. Call a tow truck." I'm like, I gotta get home. I gotta get home. So I blasted the heat. It was a hot summer day. I was frying. So, anyways, I made it to Midas, and I cylinders were misfiring. So, and I was also due. I had like 110,000 miles on my car. So he's like, you know what? We should probably do the timing belt too. I was like, okay. So between spark plugs, this, that, timing belt, my bill was probably it was like $2,500. Ouch, that hurts. So, but a good portion of that was for to hopefully fix this problem. So then, I'm driving my car for about a week. Same thing happens. All of a sudden, check engine light, yellow, flashing. I'm like, oh my gosh. So again, I go to Midas. They change the spark plugs again. And he's like, you know what? We've seen some other Hondas doing this. And then this time, like, they didn't charge me, but a lot of time and stress. And then, again, a week later, same thing. And I went to a buddy of ours who works for an auto body shop. He looked it over and he was just like, Karen, all I can say is you probably need a new engine. Like, are you joking? Like, there's no freaking way. Because this guy at Midas, he told me about this thing that they sell online. And he said it's called a VC muzzler. It's like a bypass system. And so, I told our friend about this. He's like, I've never heard of it, but we can't install it. So I called Midas and they said, yes, we can install it, but you have to buy the product. So I bought this product and they said, buy it. So I went there, they installed it, they didn't charge me. And so my van had been running fine. So, but it still made me very nervous that all of a sudden, I was going to have cylinders misfiring. I had this, off market that dealerships don't talk about and so forth, this VC muzzler. So then I get a piece of mail about, a month after all this has happened. And it says, if your Honda Odyssey is within these years, and my vehicle was, and is having cylinders misfiring, there is a recall. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. This is it. This is exactly what I've been taught. This is exactly what's been going on with my car. So I make an appointment with Honda and my pesky kitty. Make an appointment with the dealership. They fix the problems, and first I had to go to Midas. I had to get this muzzler taken off because, like I said, it was kind of like off. I don't know. So I got it taken off. I made an appointment, went to Honda, and they fixed it. They had to replace like piston rings. And, they're like, okay, well, we don't need to replace your spark plugs because that was just done, so no charge. And now my car has been running great. And then, so they said, then I get another email saying that, or on this one, the piece of mail, you can ask for, reimbursement for money that you've spent trying to fix the problem. Like, yes, at least like $1,000 because, like the 1,500 was for the timing belt. Okay, that's on me. That's something that needed to get done because my car had over 100,000 miles. But everything else was for this problem. So I sent them the paperwork, I sent them the bills, I sent Honda everything I needed. So then, this past Monday, when I was having a horrendous day at work, terrible day at work, I get an email, probably like 5 p.m. This is just the icing on the cake. I get an email from Honda saying, after careful review, you will not receive any compensation for your vehicle. Excuse me, what? Are you effing joking? Not even the money, but the time, the stress. I'm fuming. I want to say, screw you, Honda. I am so mad. They have always been, so I've been told, a reputable company, and I'm furious. This was their problem, and I had like a month of a headache. I'm livid. Like, I sent this email to Midas. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Can you believe that they're not compensating me for money that I spent to try to fix a recall? And then I also screenshotted it to our other mechanic, and he's just like, I would try calling. I'm just so mad. I'm furious. I just want to say, give Honda the finger and be like, I should be compensated for what I spent on trying to fix this recall. I gave them all the proof, the bills. I sent them everything they needed. And then to tell me, sorry, too bad, so sad. So that's my long rant about Honda right now. So I'm sorry this was so long, but yeah. But anyways, I'm extremely happy. I'm home today. I did a little bit of shopping. And look at this silly kitty. Silly kitty. Hang on. Silly kitty sitting on my lap. Hi, Mr. Ollie. The minute I sit down, he comes and sits on my lap. Very silly. Aren't you silly, Ollie? So, all right. End of rant. Have a great day. Bye.